Sanda100 Operating instructions about assembling and balancing. Before balancing, you have to assemble the anchor plate to the post. Put the plate in the appropriate location, keeping the screw flares toward the outer side and keeping the plate parallel to the axis of the video camera. Lock the 4 screws by using a 2.5 mm Allen wrench and pay attention not to lock them too tight to avoid damaging the support. In order to facilitate the balancing phases, use a support or, as a replacement for it, a light support. The handle has been designed for an easier fixing. Then screw a back exhaust pipe to the thread of the handle. We suggest you to keep the thread lubricated with oil containing silicone and to tighten the screw manually without using tools. Now insert the balancing weight in the weight screw in the back. The quantity of discs depends on the weight of the video camera you're using, and the optimal number is reached when, after the video camera has been mounted, the whole system proves to be balanced, without forcing forward with the wrist. Complete the assembly by fixing weights to the counterbalance plate. Consider that for a video camera who weighs less than 1 kilo, the plate weight is enough, while for video cameras who weigh up to 3.8 kilos, you need about 16 discs, 8 by each side. As you can notice, the counterbalance plate slides on the post. For light video cameras, we suggest you to lift it up toward the gimbal. By reducing the lever, we can then increase the weight number to counterbalance the video camera and consequently increase the inertia system. We fix the video camera to Sanda100 by using Manfrotto plate. Slide the plate and lock it with the opposite lock lever. As you can see, with a simple act, you can ease off the closing device of the gimbal and you let the post slide through it. In this way, you can easily settle the return speed on the vertical axle. To balance correctly the system, we suggest you to position the gimbal so that you can obtain the exact balance between the video camera and the counterbalance. Once you have reached balance, slightly move the gimbal towards the video camera so that you can unbalance the system in favor of the counterbalance plate. To adjust the side-to-side balance, Sanda100 is equipped with a micrometrical adjustment who allows to move the center of gravity on the left and on the right compared with the post axis. First of all, you have to loosen up the screws which are situated under the anchor plate. Then, by operating on the micrometrical adjustment clockwise and counterclockwise, the post will turn until it will be perpendicular to the ground. Once you have finished the setup, you have to remember to lock screws another time in order to avoid any small displacement during shots. For the fore-aft balanced, you have to exploit the Manfrotto plate slide. Loosen up the clamp and make the ply slide back and forth until you'll obtain always the post perpendicularity to the ground. Tighten the fixing. When the video camera is balanced on both axes, you have to verify the vertical return speed of the post by using the drop time. Let's put the system parallel to the ground and let's control that the return speed to the ground perpendicularity is about 2 seconds and a half when you let it go. To increase speed, you can do as follows. 1. Move the gimbal up toward the video camera. 2. Move the counterbalance plate toward the ground. 3. Increase the loads number. On the contrary, to reduce speed, you can do as follows. 1. Make the gimbal slide on the post toward the ground. 2. Move the counterbalance plate up too high. 3. Reduce the counterbalance number. To verify the balance, you can make your video camera do some sudden movements on the both axes, always making certain that the post remains in the vertical position.